Hey guys, today we're going to go over some wheel sizing and offsets with you, see if we can't make this process a whole lot simpler for you. First thing you need to know when it comes to measuring wheels, ATV, UTV, car, truck, anything, is you can't measure these wheels off the overall diameter. I've talked to a lot of customers over the years who just say, oh, I put a tape measure on it, it said 15 and I should be good to go with a tire for a 15-inch rim. And what you need to know is they don't measure off outside diameters when it comes to any wheel. What you need to be measuring off of is these inside diameters where the bead of the tire is actually going to sit. Very important information. So based on that information, you minus about a ½ inch per side for that lip. You're going to end up right at a 14-inch size. Exact same thing for the width. Instead of going off your outside and going off an 8-inch, you minus about a quarter to ½ inch per side. It's going to end up right at 7 inches. This is a 14x7. This particular aftermarket wheel utilizes a 4+3 offset, one of the more common ones in the aftermarket world. Easiest way to come to your offset measurements is put a straight edge on the back side of your wheel. The first number in your offset is always going to be the inside diameter. The surface in which you're measuring off of is always this flat surface where it's going to meet the hub. So just keep that in mind, whether you're measuring the back spacing or you're getting your measurement for the front. It's off that same surface, does not change. So take a straight edge, slap it on the back side of your rim, go get your handy tape measure. It says 4 1/4, and exact same premise as the overall size. You need to minus out a 1/4 inch for that little lip there, which will leave you right at 4 inches. One easy thing to remember is if you add the two numbers in an offset together, it'll give you the total width of the wheel. So knowing this is a 14x7 ahead of time, I know if I got 4 on the back side, well, yeah, you got it. I got 3 inches exactly on the face. And if you don't know exactly what it is, of course, same exact premise, just flip your wheel over, get your straight edge. It's a little bit trickier to get your measurements off the face because often you're dealing with little details or you just have a hard time getting to that mounting surface. But back here, exact same thing, 3 1/4, minus out that 1/4 inch, right at 3 inches. So there's an example of a 14x7 with a 4+3. One of the most common ones you're going to see in the aftermarket world is a 4.3, a 5.2. Those are typically for your independent rear suspension models. The solid rear axle machines, they most commonly run at like a 2+5 in the back, which is an extremely deep dish looking rim. You can imagine this being the face of the wheel and you got to reach far back to bolt everything on. That's a perfect example of a 2+5. On the front of those machines, they actually run pretty much the exact opposite in a 5.2. So pretty similar to what we have here to look at. This is a 4.3. But that's pretty much it. Once you know how to measure sizing and offsets, you're armed with a whole lot more knowledge to go out and shop aftermarket wheels. Always recommend measuring your factory equipment first, and then you can use that information to know where the new setup's going to land. Not all aftermarket wheels are the same as stock. That's another common misconception in the ATV UTV world. A lot of people go aftermarket thinking nothing's going to change as far as width. Next thing you know, they can't fit their machine on their trailer or down their favorite trails that they like to go running up and down on. So critical, know your factory setup, and then you're going to be able to figure out where your aftermarket stuff's going to land at the end of the day a whole lot easier. So if you got any good knowledge out of this video, please like and share it, and I appreciate your time.